With productivity gains of up to 20% possible through planting more suitable varieties, it's worthwhile rethinking what you're sowing. And for those growers wary of making a change, here's some advice from those who've been there.
Look at the information that is being provided by the NVTs. It's an unbiased source of information. It's accurate. And once they've maybe looked at those, talk to their local agronomists and see what they recommend as well.
At this location in the Riverina, the egg bed covers a huge area.
This one here would be the biggest that I've seen laid, anywhere from that 80 acres up to 100 acres of a scattered egg bed.
So that's going to mean a huge number of hatchings?
It will mean a huge number of hatchings like we saw earlier, 45 eggs to a pod, and in a 2-inch square we had 8 to 9 pods.
In 2007, the GRDC Southern Panel urgently commissioned this guide to low-risk farming, especially developed for the low rainfall zones. It's designed to help farmers limit their financial exposure as they recover from a drought year. It helps growers and their advisors prioritise and target spending the following season, as relevant as we approach season 2010 as it was when it was compiled.
It was more about backing the surefire winners rather than taking a risk on high potential income, but also potential losses if things go badly wrong.
Fundamental to successful integrated pest management is the ability to correctly identify pest and beneficial species and to regularly monitor both populations.
In row crops we use a beet sheet, so we'll go and we shake the plants for a metre of row, and that shakes all the insects there, or a lot of them, out onto the beet sheet, and you can count them.
With IPM leading to lower costs and better environmental outcomes, GRDC views it as an important step forward. Apart from funding IPM research, GRDC also provides information and training for growers.
Samples of every strain of stripe rust known in Australia are kept in cold storage here at Sydney Uni. 30 years of history frozen in time. Researchers use these samples to track the disease at a molecular level and to identify which plant genes will produce resistance.
It's in the industry's benefit, or interest as a whole, for farmers to grow primarily resistant varieties. This reduces the size of the rust populations, it reduces the inoculum load threatening crops, and it also reduces the number of mutants that can develop into new races and threaten to overcome resistances in varieties.
Meet the most anticipated thing in weed management since glyphosate. It's the Harrington seed Destructor, and with patents pending, we can't tell you exactly how it works, but we can tell you what it does, and that's pulverise all the chaff that comes out of the header so that any weed seeds are turned to flour. It's the combination of 14 years of work for inventor and grain farmer Ray Harrington, who is determined to find a way of destroying weed seeds at harvest.
And the project was the big C. I was going to catch it, crush it, cart it, cook it or cremate it.
In the end, crushing it won the day, and the Destructor was born.